I started the recording.
Oh, we've got
Oh
our
wait,
jazz
I need
still
to, I need to
going.
get rid
Should
of the
we keep it
jazz.
for
I
Baxter's?
hate jazz.
Not Baxter's, for Calder's, sorry.
I hate jazz.
What? Miss Easy.
Who's this?
I need
Miss
Kinsey now with the knowledge of how easy taking that shot was. I need her to like watch her father take one.
I need Kinsey to go over to Calder's house and be like, we should do shots.
To humiliate him?
She doesn't know that about him.
She can tell, I bet.
She thinks it's easy. No, she doesn't know. It's like water.
She does the
He's
right now.
Calder.
Her
Look at that man.
only experience, right, of watching people take shots, I imagine, is Sky, Elise, Xerxes, I don't know, maybe Rithma, and then herself just
Definitely Rithma.
now. Herself just
Okay,
now, and it's
Calder,
like,
like, trips constantly. It's a miracle he makes it down the stairs every day. Like,
yeah, but
other people can walk down the stairs fine.
But Calder has to drink water, and to Kinsey, that shot was just, oh, it warmed my throat a bit, like a delightful little beverage, like a hot cocoa, even. She doesn't know. She's my character, and she doesn't know.
I believe you. Hi.
You guys grab a bunch of food and make your way over to Calder's. Going up the stairs of his apartment. I assume you knock on the door, or do you just barge in, or yeah, you give a, yeah, you give a knock on the door. You hear, one moment.
I'm still a cat.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh no. Okay. The door opens. You hear like the unlocking noise of the door, and it slides open very slowly as you see Calder, a little tired, even on the other side.
Mhm.
Kinsey, and Seelin, and looks down at the cat.
Meow.
Cat. Whoa!
It's Wes.
Hello, West. Your friend, on the couch still. And he
Meow. West
oh
walks
my
in.
god. Oh, Tarani. He kind of opens the door all the way for you guys and make your way forward. And you see Enwi kind of straight faced, just looking at the ceiling. Eyes wide. See you all enter and tilts her head over, and you see her like look down at you guys. Hello.
Hi, Envy.
Hi, Henry.
I feel
Wes
ready
changes
to
back.
leave.
Look ready to leave.
Her wound is still pretty bad on her side, and like on her back. A lot of the cuts haven't really closed per se. Ready is a strong word, to say the very least.
Can Seal try and heal her and see if it works this time?
Sure, you can try. You lay a hand on the Enwi. And you see the same weird purplish glow appear upon her flesh. That is unfortunate.
That's not good.
Their blades glue the same color. It must be some form of magic.
They broke Poseidonia's shackles with one of those.
Was it cool?
No.
Oh. She just sits there.
Mm-hmm.
Can you carry me to my horse?
You're gonna ride a horse?
I need to go home.
I think maybe we should come with you.
If you don't mind waiting a little bit, we can sort some things out and go with you.
Kind of like doesn't open her mouth for a moment. Just looks back up at the ceiling. Apparently, the Venom Vendetta have been attacking very much on the main base. I am worried that they need help.
If you rush in there now, they'll just kill you.
She shrugs. I don't know. Normally, in these kinds of situations, you're supposed to feel conflicted, but I would like to leave Milite.
Mm-hmm.
She shrugs again.
I think we need to go with you.
Then you better be ready before I can stand.
I think we have time.
She kind of
That's
shoots you a look, Kenzie.
mean.
I brought
Punches
you
Kenzie in the
food.
shoulder.
Thank you. Your father was without anything.
I know. I know. I'm working on it.
I don't believe he could cook if there was food.
Maybe he should hire somebody to cook for him. With all that money that Sky gave him.
She
I
just looks
think
back at
giving
the ceiling.
somebody money counts as gay sex. Anyway.
So true.
No,
You're rethinking? Yes, it does.
I feel very lazy. Laying down. Do you have anyone you wish me to look at? Or anything?
What if we scry on Valen and then Kinsey sends him a message while the scrying is active?
Oh.
Hey, loser. Hey, loser. Hey, loser. Hey.
I think that's a good idea.
And he's
use
like,
our-
he just started stabbing a tree.
What if we waited and then we spied on the Xerxes Baxter conversation? See, we don't know when that's gonna happen though, our characters, sadly.
Yeah.
Unless it was mentioned.
Like, we
I
have
don't
no
think it
idea.
was.
No, we don't know when Baxter's showing up.
Hmm.
What's Olivia doing?
Maybe not while Xerxes is.
Where in the world is Olivia Vaughn?
Also, I do worry that Baxter, considering it seems like Gray, can very easily see through like illusions or any like magic of any sort, right? Even if it's not an illusion.
Mhm.
I worry that Baxter would be able to do the same thing and not only would probably see through Kinsey's disguise on the other hand, and also see a scrying orb if it was there. And also he can't be tracked anyway, so it wouldn't be focused on Baxter, but like he would still see it.
No, I never
if he
said we
did
were
have
going to
something
do
of
it
that
on
effect.
Baxter.
Yeah, but
No, even if it wasn't
anyone
on
can see the
Baxter,
scrying
he
orb.
would see it
Mm.
in the area if he
Mhm.
had something like True Sight or like see
But you guys
invisibility
don't
or
know that.
whatever. But we
We
don't know
wouldn't-
that. I'm just
that-
saying. But also we don't know when they're gonna talk anyway. So we should see Valen.
Can you try my friend Valen again?
Chill.
You're reading-
Take a deep breath. And you see one of her eyes glow very, very bright. Let me pull up Valen's character sheet. Where are you, Valley?
Is that where they came up
Valley?
with Valley Girl?
Valley.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. I hope we see him on Valentine's Day.
Valen, that is a natural 1 on your wisdom save.
Loser,
loser,
loser.
loser,
Loser.
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 This guy failed.
Does he feel like a loser for a second suddenly?
He's about to.
When Kinsey messages him and says, "Hey, loser, you failed your
What if
wisdom
Kenzie's
save."
like, what if Kenzie's like, hey, you're being watched right now?
No.
That's just mean.
It is mean.
It
It
is a
would
little
be funny if Kinsey messages and it's like, hey, look at that tree over there. Hey, can you
Gay
go pick
ass
up that mushroom?
outfit. Oh yeah, can you pick up that stone for me?
Scrying.
I'd like to have it. It's a souvenir when I get you.
The scrying fell in quickly. He is walking in a forest. The trees are dark, darker than most I've ever seen. Probably near the same place he was before, on that black beach. He seems to be approaching a city, a town, embedded in the trees. Some of the buildings hung up on the trees themselves and on the branches. But he is still a distance away.
Because Xerxes had a 27 or 28 word sending earlier, can I have a 26 word one?
Sure. This will be the one day where I let
Okay.
everyone get their big sending messages out.
Yay.
Just one word. Kinsey will send a message to Valen. Hey, stop walking. She's gonna continue, but she's waiting for Enway to say anything.
Yeah. His ear has twitched. He is still walking.
I'm looking at you.
He's looking around. Behind him. To his left, to his right. Shakes it off.
You should start heading home soon, or I will come get you.
This is a threat.
He continues walking.
I will take your silence as permission. And that's it.
He holds up a middle finger.
Oh man.
In what direction?
Just to his right.
Is that correct?
Wrong way, loser.
Is it like pointing towards like where Enwy would be viewing him?
No.
Okay.
The air.
I've got an extra spell slot.
He's still walking. He started muttering under his breath.
Hmm?
I wish not repeat.
Slurs. Slurs. Slur sayer.
Literally slurs. I cannot say what he is saying.
I can't
I
reclaim.
cannot
Can't
reclaim.
Wait, Josh, can you say in an envy voice? I can't reclaim.
I can't reclaim. Oh, Tarani.
Can he?
Very...
No.
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 For sure, no.
This is your friend, Kinsey?
No,
They're-
Valen can reclaim anything. If he tries hard enough.
Is he trying?
No.
I think that's the opposite of what he's trying.
I'm not reclaiming
I'm
it.
using
I'm
it
using
as
it
a slur.
As a slur.
As a slur.
I'm against slur reclamation.
I
Slur,
think
slur.
Valen's thesis is about why we should start calling people slurs again.
His thesis.
Yeah.
How many
Congrats on
D100
the doctor.
I roll?
Huh?
Just how many D100 should I roll?
For
3.
what?
Nothing. 3?
Roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Sage is the DM.
Whoa, 126. Here, wait. Let me roll my physical D100. 39.
Let me roll my physical D100 too.
It's kind of just a ball. So
The one I got from Sage. Let's see.
What's that? It's an 80, exactly.
I got an
Wow.
84.
Alright.
Whoa.
I've
Or
got
no, wait, a
5-word
48.
message.
Sorry. Hmm? What?
So Valen flips off the wrong way.
Mhm.
Wrong way, loser. And what did we say?
His arm comes down. He continues walking.
By the way, the kiss counter is at 126. Almost forgot to tell you. You would have been so sad.
So he starts stabbing the ground.
He has closed his eyes. Almost as if he believes that if he cannot see you, then you cannot see him.
He couldn't see Kinsey
Boogeyman Kinsey.
before.
He's hopeful.
He's hoping.
I do not perceive.
It's like when Xerxes takes off her glasses.
I do not see it. Does anybody have the image? I do not hear it.
He has tripped over a branch.
Is he like cursing at it?
Oh,
Does he break it?
oh no. He has pulled out his long bow. He has swung it at the branch. goes quiet. He is having a bad day.
Glad to make it worse. I could listen to Josh do this forever.
Mhm. It's
Any
so
owls?
entertaining. Any owls?
Do you ask anyway?
Can she hear me?
No. Can she?
I thought she couldn't when she was like scrying on something.
Good play. I don't think she can.
Nudge her.
She probably would bring up an owl just because of her fucking ridiculous perception.
Mm-hmm.
There's an owl flying above, over the trees, watching.
The owl is not normal.
And
Can
she
you
will.
say any of her sending messages out loud? I'm sure that the people around can probably gather that she's been doing them from Valen's reactions. But
And from Kinsey laughing, I imagine.
yeah, she's giggling.
I hope the giggling is coming through on the sendings.
It is.
Anything else?
I mean, anything else that he does for and we stop scrying?
No, not really. Though you watch like the glow start to disperse from her eye, until only one of her eyes are like keeping that dim glow. He seems sad. She'll open up her box of food.
Mm-hmm.
What type of soup did we get her? Pumpkin soup.
Sure.
Sure.
Pumpkin soup in July?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It could be another kind of gourd.
What's a summer gourd? Mm,
Kinsey. Kinsey.
uh,
Hey, give me.
Classic summer gourd
Pumpkins?
soup.
Is any gourd
Zucchini
kind of
soup? I don't know.
summery?
Don't get her zucchini soup.
Pumpkins can be grown in summer.
They can be. It's not like a summer taste.
They're called summer squashes.
Pumpkins?
Guys,
They're
please.
a type of summer
Yeah.
gourd.
Whatever. Hi, Kinsey.
Tomato basil.
You see the second eyelid?
Tomato basil.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Your eyes are perfect.
Do you think
Girl, you
Xerxes
look
is
silly.
Xerxes has ever looked like
Probably.
she's zoning out and
Crazy.
she's zoning out and her eyelid starts to close a little bit, but like the second eyelid starts to close a little bit, and someone is like, "Oh, Xerxes," and her eyes are completely open again. but
You look silly.
oh, you look silly.
Okay.
My friend Mildred, the pretty red tiefling.
Is Mildred in the room with us right now?
Mildred walks in.
What a name, Mildred.
Mildred.
One of us has to
That
make
one came
Mildred
from my
for you.
brain. Like, I loaded up fantasy generators for the other one, but
Uh-huh.
I hope Xerxes calls Salzier Mildred the next time we see him. Make fun of Kinsey.
What was the name that Emily Axford used in season 2?
Hilda.
Hilda,
Hilda.
yeah. Hilda.
What's your first name? Hilda. And last name? Hilda.
Hilda.
Hilda,
Your name is
Hilda.
Hilda. Where
And
do you
I live
live?
on Hilda Street.
Hilda. Have you heard?
I live.
Both.
It's Hilda Street and Boulevard,
And
actually.
Yeah.
Boulevard.
Your name is Hilda, and you own 2 houses on Hilda Street and Hilda Boulevard.
Yep.
To those in the room with Enwee, she does open up her food and they very slowly eat. Definitely doesn't seem like a fast eater in any sense of the word, but
Or any
takes
of
her
us.
time and enjoys her meal. So she like takes a bite. She swallows and she looks at you, Kinsey. Kind of like locks eyes with you.
Mhm.
Just sits there.
Girl, you are autism.
I was literally typing.
You have to make autism creature Anwi now.
Kinsey's like looking at her.
She probably sits there for like 2 minutes
Hmm.
before she'll go back to eating.
Hmm?
Is she like doing a detect thoughts?
Josh would ask me what Kinsey was thinking, surely.
I guess so.
I'm just remembering when Enwi was looking at Xerxes for a while and was like, "You seem really sad." or whatever. I sense a deep sadness within you. Enwi needs to ask Kinsey, so is Xerxes still sad?
Is she a girl yet?
She cried.
She will not bring this up at all, unless you ask. So, I guess we will move.
Kinsey's gonna ask her, like, did
Okay.
did she need something? What's that about?
No. You have a great presence on your shoulders. Nothing's holding you down. Like the weight of the world is watching over you. You feel responsible. She tilts her head.
um. And how do you know that?
You're easy to read.
Hmm.
You seem more powerful, though. More confident in your skills, yet still worried that you're lacking. But you grow. Every day. You look a lot different, Kinsey. I'm sorry. And she'll look back to her food.
Mm-hmm. Kinsey will chew on that for a minute and then go talk to Calder to feel smarter.
Hell yeah.
He's kind of like peeking out of his room. Walks
Is
back.
he scared of her? Of Enwi?
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a regular person who was maybe shot at by a crossbow.
If you can imagine such a thing.
Dodge?
No.
Does it not seem like there was any actual shot fired?
It seems like there was a shot fired,
Oh.
but Enwi realized last minute and pulled away.
Okay. But, like, definitely would have killed.
For sure. Oh, Kinsey. Hello.
Hi.
I'm glad your friend is feeling better.
Hmm.
Very trigger happy.
Sorry.
Gets it from her dad.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No worries. She must have been in a rough situation.
Hmm. Thank you for helping her again.
Of course. When you messaged me, I was worried I might be too late. But I'm glad I've been walking recently.
I intend to leave Milite soon, and I
Oh,
don't yet know if my mothers will come with. But I feel like I should warn you that I think Elise at least wants to pay you a visit.
I'll keep my door locked.
Yeah, do that.
Mhm. Maybe I'll crash at the librarian's place.
Mhm.
Still work there?
We became good friends over the last month.
Him in the library? What? Who? Him and who?
The remember
Librarian.
The librarian. Oh,
Yeah.
I understand. I thought he meant he was going to sleep at the library.
No. Good old
Same.
Angel Sav. He used to tell me what to do and I did it, so it's a good relationship.
Glad you're making friends, Calder.
I'm glad you have friends.
And we said I had protection of from the green hand, whatever that is.
Mhm.
So that's good. What is that?
There are some friends of mine.
Oh, why would I need protection?
An
It's fine.
adventuring party.
Must have a lot of influence. Like the name passed around.
Kinsey is like looking at their father right now, like, how have you survived in Milite for 15 years on your own without any money? The green ring.
Is everything alright?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Do you need anything before you leave? I can buy you a meal.
I'll be alright, but thank you.
Maybe a jacket. It's getting kind of cold out.
The middle of the summer.
July's the worst.
I think I'll be fine without a jacket. Thank you, though.
Of course. I was given an insurmountable amount of money. Seems good to spend it on you.
Kinsey's gonna hug him.
Oh.
It's the hugging session.
He'll obviously hug you back, kind of like
Mhm.
a weak hold on you.
A weak hug.
A weak hug.
You can feel his muscles though.
Not his bones.
Almost do, but
Kinsey walks back to the Gay Wolves Tavern, and Elise is like, Kinsey, why do you smell pathetic?
What's this new cologne? Oh, my voice cracked so bad during my Calder impression. Oh my god.
I got this new pathetic cologne.
yeah, he'll hold you for as long as you hold him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little longer. Um, well, I will continue taking care of the girl. I don't think she wants to stay though.
Yes, we're going to try and get with her. I don't think there's any stopping her once she can move on her own, you know?
Mhm.
So it's probably best if we just try and keep her safe.
Maybe she should see a doctor.
Mm.
But I don't know.
Maybe you should see a doctor as well.
Oh, I feel in tip-top shape.
She looks him
You're
up and
supposed
down.
to go every once in a while, right?
Can I do some kind of check to like
Investigation.
how's Calder looking? What's his health like?
You can tell. Like you don't need to roll. Like it's not good.
I know he's sickly, but like what are specific issues? Like can I
Diagnose him.
diagnose him?
Can you roll and then diagnose him yourself? I don't know how this works. If I'm being honest.
You want me to roll a
Okay,
medicine
okay.
check for you?
I mean, I can
Uh,
come up with a list later.
I think he's
Yeah.
just bad. Like,
He's kind of bad in a lot of ways.
I
Definitely
was gonna
malnourished.
say.
Mm-hmm.
I think anemia would make sense.
Mm-hmm. He's very
Very,
pale.
very
Get
pale,
this,
very low
get this
iron.
man some iron pills, iron supplements.
He definitely needs to go outside more. Very low
What?
on his vitamins.
He's lacking
need
in
some-
micronutrients.
Mhm.
Eating too many microplastics. For fun.
You know, while we have the time, why don't we run out to the store together?
Oh, sure. Sure. For what?
Just, you know, you could do with some groceries in your house instead of just.
Oh. I don't.
Just get him
don't
stuff that's
know
really easy to make. Like you just
how-
add some water.
How to
Mhm.
cook?
I can teach you some stuff.
Okay.
We're
Sure.
gonna teach this man how to boil pasta.
Pasta.
It's a regional. Sorry, it's my cowboy coming out
Okay.
as gay.
Whoa. Congrats.
Congratulations.
You see Kinsey very easily. Like Calder looks really happy.
Mm.
Like he brought up like going to the store with him and just teaching him how to cook, and he's kind of like he's feeling really good about it all.
Mm-hmm. Calder was like, "I'm so scared of being a father," and then Kinsey is like, you are going to be my dad," and Calder was like, "Oh, this is nice."
I hope there's a little bit of I don't hope this. I just feel like there's probably a little bit of guilt still.
Huh?
What?
That's
What?
not gonna go away for a long time.
Why would that be a thing?
Calder
I hope
strikes me
Charlie
as the kind of
Taverns.
person who's guilty by being alive. Like, I don't. We can't help him in that regard. his primary emotion is shame.
I thought his primary emotion was ooh,
Yeah. What did I just say?
shame. That's not the same.
Shame. Yes,
It's-
it is.
Dare I say?
That's
It's adjacent, but it's not the same.
Is there anything else people would like to do with Enwi? Or if the Calder abode? Enwi does have another
hmm.
scry left, in case anyone's curious.
Get Scry on Valen again. No,
Not doing anything. What could we do?
There are lots of fun options.
I like any of the Animora to see what's going on. I don't think any of us want to think about that right now.
what's
You
Posidonia.
scry on Posidonia, she looks directly at the scrying orb and blasts it with
Mhm.
lightning.
Yeah.
And you see Baxter across from her, and
And he's like, oh, was there a fly?
you
You're so right. You're so right.
you really shouldn't kill those or hurt them even. I wouldn't hurt a fly.
You'd sure heard other things
What's
apparently,
wrong,
though.
John?
Just not a fly.
Sorry.
Why are you
I know
laughing?
I said.
Yeah?
I know I said that Wes changed back, but actually, he didn't.
Okay.
And
Still
he's gonna sit next to Enwi.
And purr.
Yep. Oh yeah. Gonna be a
Enwi will
nice
very-
grounding.
She'll
therapy
very,
pet.
kind of like a little stiffly, but very, very gently pet Wes. I think it's cool that you can turn into cats.
Enwi is never wrong about anything. Have you guys realized that?
And he's like, Kinsey showed me a book one time about cats.
No way. Let's get West into Warrior Cat.
I love Enri so much.
Literally love Enwi.
I can't believe we got an Enwi Calder crossover.
And she almost killed him.
That's what we wanted, right?
Yeah, good for her.
Oh, that
Unless
girl
you
can
get-
slay.
Unless you guys have anything particular, I guess we will. Ooh.
I don't think there's any real conversation, but Kinsey, like, when they're grocery shopping, are there like vitamins and such and supplements that you can get?
Go to the herbalist.
Not in Milite.
Not
No?
fuck.
You could probably scrounge something up with an herbalist of some sort.
I was gonna say, I mean, you
try
could
that.
ask West and he'll just walk
Mhm.
into the forest and find something.
But it's not to like the same amount as like a real like vitamin would be.
I imagine it wouldn't be like a pill or anything, but like a little
Yeah,
Anything
something,
better than nothing.
a salve.
salve or even like
Poultice.
Cough drops. Get them some cough drops.
just like little things that are like
Tea
be
he can steep.
Yeah.
Oh, get him some sleepy time tea as well as morning tea,
I feel like he's sleeping
and
fine.
afternoon tea.
He slept till 1 p.m.
Get him a tea set. That's really easy to make tea with.
Kinsey like is very much just like picking stuff out for him that she thinks will make his life easier. Because she's like, Sky gave you 1,000,000 gold pieces and you don't know how to use it at all, so
Where is he keeping all that?
the apartment, it's like empty.
Don't trust the bank.
He has a pile of money in the.
Oh, the
In a spare room.
Is there just like a little coin pouch of holding?
It is a coin pouch of holding.
Mhm.
just for coins.
It's I guess you could put more. It is like a really advanced bag of holding. It is able to hold much more than 500 pounds.
As long as it's coins.
long as it's coins.
You put a you put a dollar bill in there and it explodes.
I was thinking like you
Did you
put
hear that in
anything else in there and it
Kiafen?
spits it back out really fast. No, we can't explode Millie I was
No.
joking. Remember when I said we were gonna explode Millie by the end of the session? We just found out how.
You guys haven't blown up Milite yet.
Uh-huh.
We'll figure it out.
Kinsey like hands him a cane and is like, "Here, try walking on this."
Oh, this feels nice. It's like a way to support my weight.
We should buy him a support dog.
Oh,
That'd be really
oh,
cute.
Calder could so use a service dog.
He needs an
to
animal.
open doors for him.
He needs
Calder
an animal
needs
companion.
needs a homunculus.
He needs some sort of service animal, I think.
Kinsey's scared of dogs, though.
Yeah, so it would be a service cat. Honestly, Calder needs like something soft, like a service bunny,
If
service
Cal-
rabbit.
So
It's like one of those big ones.
Xerxes could literally make Calder his own homunculus.
Mm-hmm.
He gave her
But if
100
it's
gold
metal, it will
pieces.
hurt and sharp, and he's gonna.
It
pinch his
doesn't
finger
have
in
to
it.
be metal. The homunculus can be anything.
Okay.
The example the book gave was a cauldron with wings.
Enwy will actually look at Yusil. Because with Kinsey and Calder, like, leaving to go shopping. We'll just look at Yusil like, should I give Calder help? There are plenty of Green Hand members that we're looking to retire. Perhaps a friend?
Get him a boyfriend.
Someone I could get Eye Patch Jim.
Yes! Oh my god.
That would be nice for him.
I've headcanoned Eye Patch Jim as a lizard folk, by the way. I don't know
Maybe it'll help him
why.
loosen up a little.
You see her pull out a sending stone? Eye Patch Jim. Report directly to West Powder Street 95951.
He's gonna come home and a friend is there.
Oh, maybe we tell him that someone's coming.
He's in Zelly right now.
Okay.
He'll be a bit.
I love that Calder lives on Powder Street.
Could you be any more fruity? My god.
Whoa.
Could you be any more dust and bones?
Could you be any more nothing?
Calder, do you want like a pet to keep you company?
Oh, no, I'm allergic to most things.
Don't worry, buddy. Me too. It's the pet dander. Allergic to every animal that has skin. That's what I am. That's not a lie.
Mm-hmm.
What about baby?
Maybe, like,
I
one of
still get
those
sneezies.
lizards with big eyes.
Oh.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I think that could be fun. Could have a little
Get him a
crested
familiar.
gecko. Because crested geckos, you don't have to feed them insects, because that would make Calder sad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared.
Honestly,
Scared.
when I think about like a crested gecko, it reminds me of Calder so much.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Let's get him one. I think also at some point Kinsey does have to show off her horse bird to her dad.
Oh my god.
I can't wait to know what Calder's gonna name his gecko.
This is your grandson.
Ma. Oh, What's
hat.
his name?
His name is Dr. Flex Jr.
Dr. Price looks bigger, by the way.
Bigger? How big?
Just a couple more inches.
Mhm.
But he's been going like a couple inches a day at this point, like
Mhm.
4 inches a day.
Mm-hmm.
My horse-sized bird with a giant wizard hat who can cast spells on you.
Hello, did he got a doctorate?
No, it's
Very proud of
Santa.
him.
Hello, Dr. Flex.
Shit, I'm not there to translate.
Oh no.
Please, God, make him cast a spell.
You watch as Dr. Flex looks at Calder and grabs him by like his scruff, Calder's scruff, and lifts him up. Oh,
Hey,
oh,
no. Put him down. Put him down.
Dr. Flex like, oh.
This is your grandpa,
I
okay?
love it.
No.
By the scruff, it's a caring gesture.
Are we
Oh,
seeing?
oh my god, oh.
Dr. Fox was like, this small baby needs to be protected. This wimpy,
Bringing this one back to the nest.
And Dr. Flex
wimpy
will put
baby
him down.
bird.
Was that a good sign?
We're still working on manners. I think he likes you though.
Dr. Flex tilts his head. Hello. We should go.
Dragon, the pendant.
Oh. Meow. It's like sucked in. Alright. Well, unless anyone else has anything else they'd like to do, we're gonna move on to Xerxes.
Oh god,
I
we
don't
have to talk
want
to
it.
Baxter now.
I don't want it. I know I want it, but I don't want it.
I'm scared.
Is there a spell that can like cause a animal or beast to gain consciousness? I feel like there is.
Yeah, there is. I can't remember
What's
what
it
it's
called?
called.
I can't
I
remember
think
what
it's,
it's called.
Awaken. Isn't it Awaken? Am I
Awake.
crazy?
I think it's Awaken, but I don't know if that's like.
Yeah, it's Awaken.
You can look it up.
Yep. The target
Alright.
gains an intelligence of 10.
10.
Target also
Wow.
gains the ability to speak one language you know.
Who can get this? It's a transmutation spell.
5th
Ooh,
level
druids
for Bard
can.
and Druid.
Mhm.
Sky
Go
probably
away.
knows this. Or do Bards have to pick their spells, or do they have the whole spell list?
They have to pick, but he
Ah,
did not pick
damn.
that.
Don't worry, guys. When I'm
He did
level
not pick that.
Yeah.
10 or something, I
It's
will
also
awaken Dr. Fleck.
it also costs 1,000 gold
I didn't want to have to
and takes 8
awaken
hours.
little animals to be backup singers for him.
Well, why do you put it that way?
Well, you could probably just hire people.
But
How about
imagine
we-
having your Disney moment and having a bunch of birds sing.
Yeah.
Could we borrow 1,000 gold pieces from Calder for future investments
We can't
on
rob
Dr.
him.
Fleck's Awaken spell?
He probably wouldn't notice, but you can't rob him.
I'm not rob. I would never rob him.
Kinsey wouldn't.
I don't
Oh my
think
God.
we should have access to like 1,000,000 gold.
I think he doesn't know where the coin
we just won't use it. It's just.
It's one of those things where like it's like the DM trust system. Like I put you near rich
Uh-huh.
NPCs. Don't like manipulate it. All right. Xerxes.
Whoa.
What if a girl was scared?
What if a girl was sick to her stomach?
Oh, wait one second. Actually, there's a token I need to grab.
Who?
Oh, oh, it's. Oh, right, I already put Baxter in the Wing and Glory section. Woo!
No, not the Wing and Glory. The Glory of Wing and Despair.
Apologies.
Is he at the top of it? Yeah, he is. Okay.
Hi, Baxter.
It's Baxton time.
I like how his horse's name is still
Yeah.
like in here.
Uh-huh.
This is the
Any
most
other
important
important
info to
information?
know. No,
What
nothing
would
else
you
is
add?
immediate.
It's Ceres. It won't let me use this token that I have. It's oh oh. Sorry. Need to grab the. Okay. All right.
So he is showing up.
If that's what you'd like to think. No, I'm kidding. That'd be
You're,
crazy.
you're grabbing his token just to put it off into like the far side where it's inaccessible and be like, Baxter, it's right here. And he's not coming out.
You see the door directly to your right. Open up. There's a very familiar face. Exit. Just a little tinge of nervousness in his smile. He looks almost identical to how you saw him last. Following up with these like dress shirts and overalls over top. But he walks out and slowly makes his way to a chair directly to next to you. Would you like to carry the conversation in private?
Would you?
Not a lot of need.
I didn't think so. Leon, I just want to know what is going on. I want to hear it from you. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to assume the worst. I want to hear what is happening from you. I feel like I've given you many opportunities to tell me, and I can understand if it's been difficult, if there has been some obstacle put before you preventing such a conversation from happening.
I just didn't want you to be involved. Honestly. And I thought if I avoided the main parts of all that, you wouldn't be. I mean, what was gonna happen? Meriden wasn't gonna hurt
You're
any of.
kind of muffled.
Oh no. Hello?
Hi.
What happened in Meriden? It wasn't supposed to hurt any of you. Just bring you somewhere else.
Bring us where? Why can't you just tell me where you would want me to go? Why does it have to be some convoluted go run into an ambush, get attacked by the Venom Vendetta, get a dragon sent after you? You can talk to me. When have I ever once not listened to something you've told me?
I was just worried with with West and the kids that were following along with you, that if I said stop looking for Avier. Do you hear how ridiculous that sounds? I mean,
If you had told me, do you think I wanted to be looking for him? After everything that happened, I wanted to keep running off, looking for him.
No. No,
They
of
were
course
they
not.
were asking me. They were asking me for advice if we should keep looking. The only reason I thought to keep doing so is because I knew you were with him for a short while at least. I lied through my teeth because I wanted to find you.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in the lie, I guess, that it just didn't seem plausible anymore. I mean, someone coming to you after years saying that they know you and they've been looking for you all that time. It's just it's a lot. It's a lot. I I got so stuck in that web of lies that I didn't want to jump out in that moment. And clearly that's hurt you a lot, and I'm very sorry because that was never my intention to hurt you. I just wanted to deal with things on my own, or on my own in whatever way that means, since you clearly know more about all of that now.
You really don't remember me.
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah, for sure.
I forgot that Sage had rolled 3D 100 before, and I went into the roll 20, and I was like 126.
Okay. The 21. Baxter looks like he is being entirely truthful with the way he seems genuinely concerned. Uh, the way he looks at you and confused on why all of this has to be happening the way it is. He just doesn't get it. And behind every one of his words about he's sorry and he feels bad, he genuinely feels terrible that you got brought into all of this.
I thought you said Gray was avoiding you.
Yeah, that one's complicated. Gray and I have a weird. I don't even want to call it a friendship. I mean, that guy's terrible. um, but he was someone with skills I needed for something going on here. Um, and some of the first, most of the first parts of what I told you were true. We did meet kind of casually, and I didn't really know the full extent of his name and his legacy, and he puts up like quotation marks. Uh, at that point, I needed help, and he was the only person that could provide it. And then he clearly needed mine, and it kind of became a business relationship in a way. Um,
You made it sound like you had no idea where he was.
yeah, I knew most times. I mean, he kind of checks in with me.
And what, he's never mentioned me?
Kind of thinks for a second. No, not really. I mean, he mentioned, well, yeah, like just a blue tiefling walking around with Kinsey Hazelvale. Um, there wasn't really much more than that, though.
And well, he has never mentioned me by name to you.
No. No.
Because apparently he remembers me.
What? I. What? I. I didn't know about this. That's. Huh.
I don't know unless he is lying to toy with me.
Or maybe he's telling the truth to toy with you. Great guy. I'm sorry. Seems kind of like racking his mind right now. Like, that's like genuinely like in shock. So you spoke with Gray
I mean,
recently? Did
I
he
mean,
say
I
anything?
spoke with him just yesterday at the Anamora Tower when he was about to blow us to bits. No, warning, you know I was in Milite. To leave the city. We spoke almost every day. You had time. You couldn't have spun another lie to get me somewhere you wanted me.
We didn't think you'd be in the tower.
It wasn't just in the tower. It was the whole of the city, Leon. Don't be stupid. You're not stupid.
We just assumed you would have an easy exit.
You assumed or you didn't care.
I assumed.
This is like kind of takes a moment to like cool off a bit. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm feeling a lot right now. I'm confused.
It's fair to be confused.
It
A
is.
lot happened.
Leon.
Yeah.
If I'm being entirely honest, I find it incredibly hard to believe that you think you could have done any of what you did in the Feywild on your own. It does not add up.
It's just one of those things that I never thought about too hard.
You think about everything. Too hard. You think about everything.
And that one left my mind. And I guess we know why.
Why? I don't know why.
Because I couldn't remember anything. It's one of those things where you don't really think back to that specific moment so much. It just worked. I don't know. I remember doing it all myself. But I know better now.
Since you remember doing it all yourself, why don't you explain some of it to me, some of what you did? Since you've got these miracle memories.
Do you want me to describe the dissections or any of the plants that I found or we found, I guess. What do you want from me? Want me to go through the whole book and just describe how it all happened?
I don't think you can. Whatever, forget it. Forget that. My sour temper again.
You're fine. It makes a lot of sense to be upset. I'm not judging you for being mad. I get it.
Leon, what are you doing all of this for?
Kind of looks away for a second. Thanks. Change, I guess.
Change what?
The world. Everything. Same reason a lot of the people that joined are there to change what is wrong with the world.
And you couldn't think of any other way to do that than this. Whatever this is.
Any other way? People try other ways all the time and they never work. This is true change. I could fix things. Everyone faces so much pain, and I could get rid of it. I know you've suffered. We both have. Why do we have to? Why do we all have to fall again and again and again? And again.
Leon. Suffer. You were happy.
What? What did you just say to me? You you knew me, right? I couldn't even scrounge up enough money to eat every day. I felt broken in the cold. And then with everything going on at home, Mom felt it more than anyone else. Happy?
Because whenever I asked, that's what you told me. That is what you told me. You said you were happy. I asked, you think I couldn't tell? You think I couldn't tell? You think I wasn't also in that home? I asked, what's wrong? You said nothing is wrong. You said nothing is wrong. I don't need money. I'm happy. I don't need any help. I'm happy.
How was I supposed to tell anyone? Anyone in our town? Our big town where everyone had their massive houses and ate nice food every night, and I was left to work every day and night on every little thing, and I had no time to do anything, and happy? I was supposed to say I was upset all the time, that I was glad to be living the same life over and over and the same day over and over. It hurt. It hurt so bad. I want the world to be different. And I don't think that's a big ask.
How long then you've been planning to do this?
We left not too long before, but I mean, I needed a plan. I needed to figure out how to change things. And then I just got a good opportunity.
What did you do all that in the Feywild for? That was... You want to do what is right. You think any of that was right? You think I didn't know? Or was that part of the plan?
I just lost a piece of myself, I guess. I finally committed. And I don't know. I knew everything I was doing was wrong. I knew every day. I needed that push. Because what I just did yesterday, I think it would have killed me on the spot. Gray said it's supposed to get easier. But I don't know how to live with so much eating at me. And it just happened. Maybe in a month I'll lose my mind.
What, you haven't stopped to consider that maybe you shouldn't do it then? If it's been eating at you, if it's so difficult that there is not an easier way than this, this is the only option.
What am I supposed to do now? Are you here to tell me that I'm not too far gone? That I haven't just eradicated a city?
So, generals walk with their armies into cities and eradicate them over and over again in history. But you've sunk the cost, you have to keep going.
They're just as bad as I am.
So you have to be worse. You have to be worse. At least you know it's wrong. You're telling me right now it feels wrong. You know it's wrong. Just stop.
I can't. I can't. I've locked myself in a bit. There's not really a way out anymore, and in the end, I'm doing so much. Am I supposed to just lay down? I know what I'm fighting for is just. And I know that if I get what I want, then I'll have done the right thing. But it's just the walk over that hurts so bad. There's no way out for me anymore. I ignored all those options before. I've committed. There is no way to let go anymore.
I don't believe that. I don't want to believe that.
I didn't want to either.
Then don't. Then don't. Do you think I keep coming back here? I keep trying to talk to you because I think it's all for nothing. You led me to an ambush. You did all of what you did. Very violent. And I kept trusting you. And I still trust you. I said it already. I want to trust you. I don't know if there is anything I can do, but I want to help get you out of this.
I have pacted, I guess, with some very, very bad people. And I know that there is no real way out anymore. And as much as I don't want to accept that, I have. I took the final step. I am on the last free fall of this whole journey. I am sorry. But if you are here to save me, then I think you should reconsider.
I'm not a savior. Leon, I don't think like that. I'm your friend.
Thank you. Kind of starts to look away a bit and look down at the bar counter. Just lost in his own thoughts. I should probably go.
And what next? Go and then what?
Finish what I started. I'll be around, Xerxes. No need to hide anymore, I guess. He'll get up from his chair. I'm sorry. And he'll make his way through the doorway. Disappear down the hall.
I think Xerxes just takes off her glasses and wipes at her eyes.
Arasa will walk by and just leave a handkerchief and immediately make her way away.
Xerxes just takes it and gets up and leaves.
Okay.
Very much trying not to cry on her way out, but I don't think she's doing a very good job.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find somewhere to sit.
Yeah. Do you have anywhere particular you're gonna go, or just find a bench?
I can't imagine it's been like that long, right? It's still afternoon.
Yeah.
Um, I think she tries to find some secluded spot, as where not a lot of people are, and is very much like trying to keep it in. and like not cry before like eventually um I think she would change herself to look like someone else before bursting into tears.
Okay. That's fair.
No one in particular, just
Just a guy.
not herself.
Yeah. You cry. Letting out probably a lot of built up emotions from the past weeks, even. Just let it all out.
I imagine eventually she heads back, but not for a long while.
Okay. Well, in any case, unless anyone has anything super specific they'd like to do with the day, it will pass.
I want to call Sally.
I know you want to do that one. It'll get to around maybe 6 p.m. when Enwi looks around, looks at you, Wes, in the room, and Seal as well, and takes a deep breath, and gets on her feet.
Oh boy. At this point, Wes is obviously not wild shaped anymore.
Mhm.
Is Kinsey back?
Probably.
Probably.
I imagine she and Calder don't stay out like super long.
Yeah. You
Like I
probably,
feel like by 6 p.m. they're probably back for sure.
yeah, definitely set up all the groceries and.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
time
with
is Xerxes
something quick
back?
for dinner.
Well, Xerxes I assume doesn't go to Calder's house.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
Xerxes
What's-
would
Oh
probably
shit! We never told Kinsey's moms where we were going.
She's going to. Don't worry.
Okay.
When does Xerxes go back?
Xerxes probably returns to like the tavern before dark,
Hmm.
looking as herself and doesn't see like the others around anywhere, so like doesn't really bother. She goes to her room, and she imagines if they want to check up on her, they'll show up and knock.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have? She only have one key.
I imagine if she asked Esquire for a key, she would get it.
yeah, for sure.
I think it would be
I
funny
lost
for
my
Xerxes
key.
to break into her own room.
Be silly of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we stands up on her 2 feet, looks at all of you like, it's time to go. Like holds her side.
Wes is like crowding around her, making sure she doesn't fall back down. Not
I'm fine.
okay.
Okay.
Couldn't
I need
you...
to tell my mother's where I'll be.
I have to
Before we
find my
go.
horse. I have to find my horse.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Okay.
want me to go find your horse for you?
Come with.
Okay. Do you want the piggyback ride?
No.
Okay.
Kinsey like passes by West and it's like, carry her. And then
I think that Wes is gonna use his other wild shape slot for the day to be a riding horse.
Could Kinsey have also used Arcane Recovery in that time from like noon to 6 p.m.?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, wait. Is this? I think. Let me read.
She's
Oh,
also
yeah,
gonna
it's
cast
short
Mage
rest.
Armor before they head out.
Oh, so I only have one. It's every short rest I get a slot back. I still have wild shape slot. All right. I am forcing Enwi to let me carry her.
I think it is cool that you can turn into a horse, but get away from me.
No. Until we find your other horse. I need everybody else's help. Convince her.
She does try to start running, so.
I
Oh.
don't know if she'll get very far. I do have what's my movement speed?
She only
60
has
feet.
90. Yeah, you have 120 with lashing.
Don't
You
let
see
her
she goes
try.
really. She's supposed to go really fast, and you're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Can I grab her by like the scruff of her with my
No.
horse mouth?
No. Stop that.
Gently.
She's injured. You're
Like
an
not
animal.
not pick her up, just stop her. Gently.
She's gonna keep trying to run away from you, but I'll say that you can get her on top of your back. I am unhappy.
Kinsey's gonna go to the tavern where her mumsies are.
Okay. What's going on, Kizzy Hazelville?
Is that her name?
Her name.
Yeah, you can go up to their room. You see Elise and
Mhm.
Farley downstairs. And assume you knock.
Yeah.
Come in.
Kinsey enters. How are they doing?
You see them laying down in the same bed together, just kind of snuggled close. Oh, Kinsey. You seem raring and ready to go.
My friend woke up and she we're going to take her back to Oberville, pretty much, her home.
Her dad.
Can you roll a deception check?
That's pretty much true.
You could.
We're gonna
You're
take her home.
concealing something.
It's the fact that you're like, go to Auberville and bring her back to her home.
Cool. 10.
Oh, wait. No, her insight's better than that. And you're her kid.
Fuck.
You have disadvantage when lying to your mumsies because they know all your tells.
They can tell.
Kinsey, you're not planning on going somewhere dangerous, are you?
No.
I mean, she's kind of a magic wizard. kind of. She's clearly been shown to handle herself. When you'll come back.
I'm not sure what the plans are yet. It's kind of hard to plan very far ahead at the moment.
Should we come with you?
If you would like to. I can't imagine anywhere is particularly safe at the moment.
I guess we better get horses. You see them getting ready.
I'll be downstairs waiting for you.
All right. And they'll start to pack up whatever they had left in the room.
Mm-hmm. Not much, I assume. They've had like a day.
Yeah. I don't know. Elise pulls out her suitcase of holding and
Her entire wardrobe. The city was exploding, and Farley was like, "We have to leave." And Elise is like, I just got a new blouse, and I really want to keep it."
yeah. Right.
We're gonna bringing Mumsies with.
Ooh. Who's gonna tell Xerxes?
I guess Kinsey will actually probably go check if Xerxes is in her room.
I feel like Seal also goes because he has the key.
Oh, did Seal Smith? Oh, he does have the key. West is managing Enwy alone. Good for
Yeah.
him.
Xerxes, you are in your. You said you were gonna be in your room at 6 p.m., right?
Yeah,
Right.
like before
Yeah, okay.
sunset.
Yeah, for sure. By 6 p.m. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, you hear a knock on your door.
Who is it?
Kinsey and Seal.
Yes.
It's not another emergency, is it?
Enwy's leaving, and we need to go with her.
And she's just like quiet for a while. For an uncomfortably long time before you hear shuffling and like a really bad scrape of like the wood of a chair against the ground. He gets up and goes over to the door and opens it. And what, I'm going with you too then?
Are you?
I don't. I can't imagine what else I would do.
Oh.
Are you okay?
What's wrong with you?
Sorry, this is a lot.
I really don't like lying to children. And I also don't want to make you uncomfortable. But if I'm being entirely honest, I'm not doing great, no. Is it obvious?
I just wanted to check.
Thank you for checking in. Are we leaving now?
Enwy is.
Yeah.
So
That settles that then, doesn't it? I'll get my things. She goes. I think he even bothers closing the door.
oh.
Thank God Kinsey's moms are coming, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think Xerxes needs the moral support of
We
adults.
need Mumsies.
We need mumsies. Adult women, you know?
Xerxes
Maybe
is
we
having
should do
her girl
cocaine
feeling.
with Elise.
Something bad happened. My almost husband in the Feywild, and I think the marriage is off, you guys.
Guys, I don't think the marriage is happening anymore.
I
Can always
think
try
Guys,
again,
my
Calder.
Feywild boyfriend just broke up with me.
I think I just got divorced
That felt like a
Divorce.
divorce.
for the end of the world.
Um. Heart to heart. No, divorce.
Don't say
Wrong.
heart.
Gas leak.
Xerxes. Yeah, she gets her shit and walks back over to the door and opens it fully and is just standing there, like waiting.
Hmm I guess we'll go down and wait for Mumsies.
Eventually, they do come down.
Hmm
Uh, both in more like travel-y gear.
hmm
Uh,
Oh shit, we don't have horses.
just in case.
Don't worry. They've got
Don't
it.
worry.
We got it.
And I assume you guys just head out of the tavern.
Hmm
Mhm.
Kinsey
Oh
hops
my
on
god,
it also.
what if we got a horse and carriage?
We could. You could get a little wagon.
Carriage. We get a little wagon.
Bring it to the thieves guild.
Yeah, they won't explode our wagon.
They would never.
It's okay, we won't name the horses.
Our
It makes you
stout
feel
Then we
about
wagon.
it.
then we
Not
don't
around
need. We only
anymore.
need 2 horses then.
Yeah, there's no one to explode it anymore.
Hey, don't underestimate us exploding our own horses somehow. We haven't exploded a city in a while, I think. I think it might backfire on the horses.
Girl, I think we're good on cities exploding. I think we've got our fill.
Okay, we've exploded 2 cities. Well, we haven't, but we've only exploded 1 set of horses. Therefore, we're going to explode at least 1 more set.
I think
Of
enough
horses.
things have exploded already. The mine blew up. Not the mine. The prison blew up. And we blew up
Oh,
the
I forgot.
mine.
Prison
We blew
blowing
up
up
the
already.
mine.
That's not good.
I wonder what
The
that is.
Citadel is the name of a military college in my area, also.
Ah,
Is it the same
It's
place, we think?
Yeah.
it is definitely not.
There's a bunch
people
of
shit.
random
there.
people from South Carolina loose in Keokuk.
That is genuinely
actually-
scary.
Kinsey, make sure
In
you sending stone your father. That
Kinsey-
would
And Xerxes roll me history checks.
No. Hold on.
about the prison.
It's funny you
Whoa, Kinsey Hazelvale.
Kinsey Iron Stomach Hazelvale.
Kinsey Iron
Steel
Iron
stomach.
Brain Hazelvale.
Steel Stomach, was that
Hazelvale.
it? Yeah,
Yeah.
Steel Stomach Hazelvale.
Oh no, I just called her Hazel Fail. Do you think Valen
Oh
called her
no,
that?
that's mean.
Hazel
Wow.
Vale.
It wasn't on purpose, but
Xerxes, do you want to use your inspiration?
I might as well. I should have used it earlier,
You
but I
should've
was
used
like,
it
what if
earlier.
we were
I
yelling in
was
chat for you to use
saying,
it.
I was
I
saying
know.
that
Salem.
21 probably
I
isn't high
know.
enough.
I knew it wasn't high enough. I thought to myself, that's not high enough, but what if something more important happens during this
Like
conversation? And then,
what?
I don't know,
Passions of the
getting a sense of the
Feywild.
Feywild. But here we go.
1d8.
Yeah, at
Yeah,
least he didn't.
1d8. Oh, that's
I mean, you always
Nice,
had
decent.
your
you're fucking
birthday
Feywild.
inspiration.
Kinsey, you would not know this.
Hmm.
Huh.
But Xerxes! Let me pull up some really fun notes that I thought I'd never get to describe.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
With the 28.
Xerxes, like, anytime someone not looking at her is like on the verge of crying her eyes out again, and is like, I'm suddenly remembering something about the
It's
Citadel.
like I need to think about anything else right now. The what was that town crash? The prison. Wait, the prison? And then like
Once
Um,
again,
mind game.
I'm glad Xerxes remembers Baxter just fine always.
Mm-hmm.
So the prison. I'm not gonna read this all word for word just because it's a lot, but
Mhm.
basically, the prison was made for a single person.
Oh,
The Citadel is a massive underwater prison made with the help of the Raven Taurius Empire as well as the Valorian Empire in the ocean to make basically an impenetrable prison hundreds upon hundreds of miles underwater to where like the pressure is so high that it will crush you to death. But they made a building there using a lot of different magics with a lot of the help of the Valorian Empire, specifically for a man named Theox. Theox was a monk, specifically a monk of the Sacred Six Seals. And he was kind of the best at that always. And the Darien Empire was very scared of him because he was so, like, weirdly powerful, like very scarily powerful. So they sealed him away inside.
Every time Dairy Empire doesn't like something, they're just like, seal it in the vault!
And it worked out
Drama.
every time.
I don't know about that. Now both of them have broken out.
You don't even want to know what's going on Uno Rano right now.
That's so correct.
Only good things.
But yeah, very quickly, the Citadel being this massive, perfect prison started to be used for, like, many major criminals over time. Though it stayed mostly a secret. A lot of the time, there was a scandal about, like, probably like 50 years ago about some of the Raventorius leaders that were
Yes.
supposed to be executed were instead moved to the Citadel, and it was found out by a few, like, investigators. So yeah,
Yeah,
Uh,
I hope
That's where
Xerxes.
Nels is from.
Mm-hmm. I hope Xerxes is thinking back to all those books on the bookshelf about shit from the Raventorius perspective of the war, and also that one time that Baxter, while they were like camping or whatever, traveling through, there was like, the Raventorius had a point or whatever the fuck it was he said.
Hey, I mean, I agree.
When is Chibi coming out of the Feywild to drop her latest single, Raventorius Boys?
And that's an intrusive thought he's just had in the middle of that, and he's like,
Stop it.
I wish they brought him a ski. She would not believe this.
but yeah, you know that.
You know.
Um,
I feel like she's not in the mood to blather on about
no need.
such
No,
things.
no need.
Honestly, can you imagine Xerxes in whatever like post-cry haze she's inhabiting, acting the bizarre way she does after she cries about anything? Being like, did you guys know? They put a monk
Hey,
under
you guys
water.
know.
They put a monk under.
Oh my god!
Forever. We just got out.
Guys!
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Underwater temple, underwater monk. Holy shit. Holy shit! Oh my
Josh know about this?
Does Josh know
god!
about
Somebody get
I
it! Somebody
know
get
you're
underwater temple!
Oh my god, hold on.
Oh my god, where's underwater temple? Underwater. Play it on the fucking bot, please. Oh my god. Is it this one? I believe so. Oh, it's not loading. For fuck's sake. Somebody else check if this is the right one. My internet is bad right now. Yeah, this one. Okay, play it. Play it. Play it on the bot, please. I'm begging you.
3 images sent at the exact same time.
Josh, how do you feel every time this happens? Where you like in something and we're like, hey, did you mean to reference this obscure Tumblr post you've never seen before in your life?
Underwater monk.
I'm lost, to be clear.
Be found.
Things Baxter says to Xerxes.
What?
Be found.
Be found.
What's wrong with you? What is your fucking problem?
This kind of feels like not really the mood of session, to be honest.
No, this is the perfect mood. Underwater temple, underwater monk.
Yeah, I don't think this is the mood.
Oh, really? Oh, you want me to stop playing it?
No.
Anyway.
Aw. Anyways, yeah. Underwater temple, underwater monk.
Now
You know that.
Did we get horses? Did we get
you actually follow Farley and Elise, all those that aren't Enwy and West, and you see Elise like walk up to the horse person. They're
Mhm.
like, "Oh my fucking god, is that Elise?" oh,
One carriage, please.
sorry, I got embarrassed. Oh, Steven! And you see them very quickly hug. Sorry, this is an old friend of mine. We need a couple horses. Well, of course. Yeah, no, sure. Yeah, take them. No problem. She saved my life 13 years ago.
really? What's the story behind that?
Well, there's no need to toot my own horn now. We'll talk about it on the way, though, yeah? Bye,
Okay.
Steven.
Whatever you say, Mom.
Whatever you
And
say, Mom.
You see her grab a couple horses.
That's mean.
Sarah.
Mean-spirited.
Sarah.
I
Not the
started making a face, and I was like, this is the exact face Xerxes is making, staring at.
I grab one for West, one for you guys, and then one for Elise and Farley.
Kinsey's got her broom.
All right, Kinsey is horseless.
Whoa, behavior. Are
Can
we
Kinsey
not
and
gonna
Seal both
get a
ride on the broom?
It'll slow down though if they're
Will
both
it
on.
slow down to where it doesn't keep up with horses?
Yeah. It'll just be person speed instead.
We should just tie it to a horse.
Kinsey sit on it and Seal will hold we'll tie it to the reins. That's a poor idea, actually. That's not a good
It's a
idea.
really bad idea.
That's a really bad idea.
I guess we're gonna go try and catch up with Enwy and West.
Yeah, West, you are now being ridden like a horse. As Enwy like pulls you to the side.
Is the, where are we finding her horse?
She's just going down the path. And then you see like piles of blood on the ground as you get a little far in. A place you've been before.
Yes.
We're gonna take our thumbsies in.
I love the blood lane. It's my favorite place.
And you watch her like, well, I guess you don't watch her, but she like turns her head to the right. Her eyes like lock onto something miles away, and she pulls you over.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
kind of
we're
taps
going
you
this
lightly on
way.
the side. To make you run.
Oh yeah, he's going.
Yeah. Eventually you do see like you get to a black horse though. Just straight black the
Cool.
whole way through. Seems to have like a saddle and like bags on the sides, and she jumps off at you and hops onto him, off into her. We should find the rest, or I could scout ahead.
Wes makes as much of a face as he can as a horse. Just shakes his head. I'm sure they're like.
Yes, this is fine. I did not want to scout ahead.
It's okay. She can scout ahead later when everybody's together. She can be our scout.
Onward. And she'll make her way back down the path. And you guys will meet up.
Okay.
Of course.
All right,
Yeah.
Wes is no longer a horse, and Wes shows up as a horse, turns back into a Veerbolg, and then gets on his horse. I wonder what the horses think about that.
You're so quaint, West. You see Farley look over.
I thought the horse was saying that.
Me too. Me too.
I was like, well, these horses love West.
This horse is love
Holy
West.
shit, that guy's a horse. I know, right? It's kind of weird. Yeah, I think it's
And
like
he's a
whatever though. Like I
cow.
think I'm like way cooler.
Oh, this horse is
Don't name
insecure.
these horses. Stop giving them personalities.
No, keep going. I'm interested now.
Well, you always think that. You always think that, Jessica.
Jessica.
You always think you're way cooler than
Jessica.
everyone else. Yeah, you're actually kind of lame, honestly. If I'm being honest, being for real with you right now.
Well, there's
I-
the cause of the
Whoa.
insecurity.
Go
Horse
fuck yourself,
drama.
James.
Whoa!
Okay.
All right.
Guys,
I think
think you're having
that Jessica's
fun.
name should actually be Jessie.
I think Jesse's
then
name
it's Team
should be
Rocket.
Horsandra.
Or Sandra.
I tried to go nay, but I just couldn't get it out. Oh.
I need to know the story of Elise saving Steven.
1 second while our
Wow.
DM makes it up really quick.
Okay, sorry.
We gotta
No.
give Josh a second to make up a story.
It's tough because I want to make it the most ridiculous thing I can think of, but I'm not sure.
Yep, tell it later.
We could do a
Yeah, yeah.
storytelling thing next session.
Mm-hmm.
That it'll be a campfire story.
Yeah, perfect. But you guys make your way off. Not a very long day of travel, obviously. It's only 4 hours before you guys should probably sit down and get off your horses and set up camp.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't camped in so long. Really nice. See Farley kind of hold close to Elise. Someone starts the fire. Kinsey starts the fire. That's a dumb thing to say. Kinsey looks at a bunch of sticks and they light a flame.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys can all set up your one tent and your bushes.
Yeah, our
Who gets
portable
the tent?
bushes.
I think
Seriously,
Xerxes
kind of needs the tent. Well,
I don't even think Xerxes goes for it, but if they're
Assuming
like,
Mumsy's
"Hey,
packed a tent."
Xerxes, do you want the tent?"
Team Seal.
Hmm?
They set up the tent and then they just like leave it
Yeah.
and like kind of look at Xerxes.
Set up the tent is very funny for a thing you throw at the ground
Yeah.
from a ball.
Well, they have to
Seal
put the sign
chucks
on it.
at the ground.
Well,
Yeah.
the sign is on
That's
Kinsey's
exactly
door
the
currently.
sign.
Oh, fuck. We gotta make a new
Oh.
one for her. Like, Xerxes, we made
It's
something
okay.
for you.
Let's make a fancy one.
Yeah, Kinsey will
Let's
do
get
that.
a wood carve one if you guys want to paint it.
Can
We could do a collaboration.
Mm-hmm. I do think it would be funny to have Kinsey do it herself though, because that's what she did last time.
Mhm.
I need to sneeze like a little bit. Hold on.
Not allowed.
It's fine, you're brave.
Oh man, my
You're
internet
brave.
keeps
You're
going
so
in
brave.
and out. I've missed like
I'm
You're
so
so
brave.
brave.
I
chunks
sneezed
of
by the way.
stuff.
You're so brave.
Can she find like a suitable
Hex you.
what?
What?
Instead of
Hello?
what? You. Whatever.
Oh, Piker.
No,
I
you're
don't know
good,
how
you're
well
good.
I'm coming through. My internet's
well.
bad.
Not well.
Hex.
Hey,
You.
I'll put the joke in the chat.
Don't worry, we heard the joke. Hex you instead of bless you.
You did? Okay.
It was just funny because I
I'm
was like, Hex.
sorry. It's
You.
It was so delayed.
It's because my family.
It's
My
fine.
parents have my sister and brother-in-law over, and I'm assuming that they're taking up all the Wi-Fi.
It's fine,
Yeah,
Parker.
okay.
You're brave too.
The classic.
Can Kinsey try and find like a suitable piece of wood to make a little sign out of?
Yeah, for sure. Do you want to roll for that, or do you want to?
Sure.
Yeah, roll
You
struggle
want
check.
Wes's help? Can I give advantage?
Would you like to help me?
Yeah, am I coming through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
West is going to give advantage by helping Kinsey.
Yes.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
You find
Thanks,
a
man.
good piece of wood.
Yeah.
You kind of it's less of like finding a good piece of wood and more of like kind of finding like this weird piece of bark that you can just peel off, and it perfectly peels off.
Awesome. Okay, that's perfect. And I guess she'll like sit down in a more kind of secluded spot and kind of start working on that. But she's gonna call Salzir also. And I guess you can hear her carving the sign a little bit. But
All right, let's do Sally. Let's
Oh,
do
also
Sally.
we
Let's do
ditched
Sally.
Calder.
Sally, we love him.
Mhm. Okay.
She pulls out the sending stone.
Mhm.
Sally, are you free right now?
There's a fairly long pause, almost like 3 to 4 minutes. But you work on the sign for a bit,
Mhm.
and eventually you hear a, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, so sorry." um, hey, Kinsey.
Hi. All right, don't worry about it. How are you doing?
All right.
Mhm.
You know, it's been a little chaotic over here. But it's been fine. It's been fine. Uh, lots of fighting.
Mhm.
uh, what about you? Often Milite.
Uh, it's been going all right. I found my friend. She's okay. Um, my father is fine as well. We just we set out kind of heading towards Obervale at the moment. We're camping right now.
Oh, that's actually uh Alexis is making her way back to Aberwill as well. Being
Mhm.
told. I think she was gonna try to have someone teleport her.
Mhm.
Might see a familiar face. I'm glad everything has turned out all right, though.
Mhm. Should be able to come back soon for a little bit before
Yeah.
I have to go get Valen. But
I'm sure everyone will be very happy to see you again. Only been gone a day, but
I miss you too. You know.
you get it. Um, it's been weird with you gone, especially with your mom's gone.
Mhm. I can imagine it's. I mean, it's it's been all right for me because they're with me, but
Mhm.
I can imagine that it feels strange.
Yeah, I've been staying at Sky's apartment. Um, very excited for you to be back, though.
Mhm.
But everything's actually all right. No lies. Nothing weird going on.
Um. I mean, yeah, I feel pretty all right. Like drugs aren't even as scary as I thought they were, to be honest.
Hmm? What? What did you just say?
Oh, it was just like I was in a disguise, like trying to find Xerxes, and she like put me a shot, and I took it, and it was fine. Like it didn't even do anything. Um,
She's like sits in like stunned silence. I can't believe you just told me this when I have to see Sky in 15 minutes. I, I... Who are you? You passed out when Valen put an ibuprofen in your water.
it tasted weird, and I got worried.
And the alcohol didn't.
I mean, I wasn't expecting it to taste like regular water.
I don't think you drank it.
Why would I lie to you? When have I ever lied to you, Selzir?
No. I just don't think it touched your tongue. Nothing about lying.
Is it supposed to?
What? You can never tell Sky this. He will offer you cocaine
He did already.
again. And because you said it was easy, he's gonna offer you the weird stuff. He has like this weird like pink coke that he's been doing recently.
Pink cocaine.
Yeah.
What?
He calls it like fun powder. Sorry. Apparently it's like 10 times stronger. So don't consider telling him.
Okay. I mean, how has everything been with Sky other than the fun powder?
It's been fine. His apartment is way smaller than you'd think.
Hmm.
You know how like you'd think like he has like his like pile of gold that he jumps into and sleeps in every night?
Is that what you thought?
No. Mm-mm.
Uh-huh. Can I insight check
Of
my,
course you
my
can.
dear boyfriend?
Of course. Roll with advantage. He's fucking lying to you. You know.
Sally, it's so hurtful to lie to your girlfriend.
It's been great. It's been great. It's been great. Yeah. He has like oh, this is actually fun. He has a secret room.
Mm-hmm.
Like he has like 14 locks. I wish I was exaggerating. He like you hear him like get up and like start walking. 1, 2, 3. 15 locks.
Huh.
Why do you need that many locks on a door? It's like a humorous amount of locks. Like
That's
don't
probably
fit.
the joke, isn't it? Like, there's probably nothing inside.
Do you think?
I mean, it seems like something he would find funny. Or maybe it's more weirder kinds of coke.
You think he'd hide weird coke from me?
Do you think that's where he kisses from?
Oh my god. You hear like the jingling of keys. I stole his keys. I need to take a picture. You hear like one of the locks undone, and then another one,
Mhm.
and another one. It goes on for like 14 locks.
Mhm.
You get to the 15th lock, and you hear the key turn, and you hear from the other side.
What is that? Sally?
It's laughing at me. It's not letting me turn the key. He pulls the key out.
Is Valen behind the door?
Sorry, I can't. And all of a sudden, like right over his shoulder, you hear, "Nice try stealing my keys." Sky. Hey. You hear the jingle of keys. Are you talking to your girlfriend? Have you said the line yet? Sky.
She can hear you.
There's some like muffled talking on the other side. Now, as you can tell, like Salzer's like covered the stone. There's footsteps away. Hey, Kinsey.
Hi, what's the line?
Hmm?
Hmm.
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 Well, now that you know there's a line, there's no fun in it, you know?
I'll forget about it.
Wait, I didn't ask him what was behind the door. um. What are you working on, by the way?
Oh, I left my old sign on my door. You know, the no boys allowed one. I need a new one. You know, for travel purposes. So
Yeah. Yeah. I'll make sure to avoid your room.
well, no, there's a little sticky note on it. It says accept my friend.
Oh my god.
Have you never read it?
No, I just always walked in. You know, you read the
I
first
suppose you
part.
usually come through the window, which doesn't really have the sign on it.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, when you see the words "No boys allowed," am I supposed to not walk in? um. Very happy to have this stone. To be honest.
Hmm. It's nice.
Yeah.
Still miss you, of course. I mean,
You can.
You know, it was weird being able to get up at dawn yesterday or this morning.
Yeah, I can imagine. Thank God I held you down. Yeah, I slept till 1 p.m. today. um,
What have the arguments at the tower been like? I'm so curious.
they're not fun.
Hmm.
Like, not stuff that's like fun to say, you know.
Hmm.
Just lots of stuff about needing new members and the drama situation.
Hmm.
They don't know if he's dead, Kinsey. There's something alive in him. Like he's repairing. Almost.
Hmm.
And then Fira as well. Her situation's a little more scary.
Going to ask about her.
Yeah. You know, Droma's so used to, you know, when those crystals break, but Fiorella, it's complicated. But they seem to be alive for now. In comas, but alive. I think the chance to thank him for these stones will come again. Sorry, I told you they weren't fun things to talk about.
It's fine. They're important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Do you mind if I just sit on the stone today? I don't think they ever turn off. Just
Yeah, you can just sit.
okay. All right.
Sounds you're considered on the campfire stories.
So, hey guys,
Hi.
is there anything else anyone would like to do? Perhaps a quick thing before the end of session.
I
Am
got
am-
nothing.
Oh, sorry.
I've got nothing. Let's mirror Posidonia.
What?
No.
Do we have a free scry?
You do. Enwi's here.
Anybody?
What a fucking scry on Olivia. I want to see what's going on there.
Xerxes could literally just ask.
Yeah.
Can you scry on people on other planes?
I don't believe
think
so.
Wait. Hold.
It might be like a weird thing where
No,
you can't.
no.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
On the same plane as you.
Scry on Tivy.
Yeah, that's what I was literally
Divination
thinking.
Yeah.
Like, on her. How's she
divination
doing?
is very difficult across planes,
Yeah.
which is
In
part of why the trauma was very worried when we were in the abyss.
Mhm.
Is Halius considered something that's scryable?
Yeah.
You can scry on.
Yeah.
No, you can't scry on objects. Can you? Can you?
Yeah.
Halius is a person.
He's a person
He's a guy.
inside a object.
He's
I
also
That's why I
Feywild
was like, I
now.
don't know.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
the-
obviously. He is in the he's wherever Tivy is, but I was just thinking about it because we were thinking about Tivy, so
Mhm.
Lots of people to scry on.
Can we scry on Calder
Make
and
sure it's
apologize
okay.
to him? Because we did kind of leave and we didn't tell him we were gonna leave forever.
No, Kinsey, like we left his apartment with Enwi, who was like, "I am leaving now." Like,
Okay,
I'm
but
sure
we
it
didn't
was-
say we were going with her.
I mean,
think we
they
did. I
left
feel like
with-
we
would've.
did.
yeah.
Okay.
And then what are we gonna
Don't
do?
worry,
We're gonna scry on him, and he's like, "Where's Kinsey?" Or what? You know, like, what are we gonna do?
No,
Calder's sitting. Calder's sitting. Calder's sitting.
Calder is sitting.
He's sitting.
Calder-
Calder's
Calder's
door
looked at the
is.
Calder's closed it.
We need to get this man a hobby.
Calder said, "How do I cook?"
Kinsey probably showed him like how to make a grilled cheese before leaving, and that's what he'll be eating until she gets back.
That's all a person needs.
What about his future friend?
I
Who's
patched
in
him.
Zelly
Oh,
right now?
so true. Eye patch Jim.
It'll
I
take a
patched
while.
him.
I'm sure Enwy will let
You know
us
what's
know
funny?
when Eye Patch Jim has arrived.
I know a character named Jim who has an eye patch.
Well,
Well, that's Eye patch Jim.
that's
It's
okay.
Eye Patch Jim. He has an Australian accent, so you have to give
Well.
him an Australian accent, and he has a crocodile.
I can't do an Australian accent. I want you to know that if there's ever an NPC that you guys write down that's like Aussie, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Oh,
I'll do my best.
How are you
It's
gonna?
like-
That's fine.
How are you
How am I
supposed to
gonna-
do Olivia?
I will try very hard, but I promise it'll be bad.
Well, Jim is Australian in my heart. Don't matter.
Mhm.
Can you scry on the non-existent Delzus and Chutoy? Like 6 years.
Wait, can we scry on Soul?
You might be able to spy or to scry on Calypso, depending on how far in the future campaign 3 is.
I don't know if we'd be able to scry on Soul.
I
You
mean,
wouldn't
he has
be
the
able to.
tinfoil hat.
No,
so
you wouldn't. You wouldn't be able to.
And then, how old's Calypso at the start of campaign 3?
I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm thinking he's like a young elf. Young as in like under a century old.
20.
Yeah,
10 years old.
like 30 plus ish.
Yeah, there's a chance. There's a chance.
What's Cairo up to? I don't want to know.
Is Kyra?
Is Cairo still alive?
Wouldn't she like
As-
still be alive? I think so.
Oh, because Druid's age.
Yeah, Druid's age
has
funny.
passed.
Yeah, and I'm I'm going to give her the fucking Ardling lifespan because I need her to be around for a long ass
Mm-hmm.
while just for the shits and giggles of it.
Mhm.
But she might not even be alive.
We'll see.
I think she'll make it.
I think
I mean, I have high hopes, but
Is there
Well,
anyone you guys actually want to scry?
I want
I'm
to
trying to think of
we're
people.
thinking-
Maybe does
Either
Xerxes
third-
want to scry on Olivia?
Yeah, I want to scry on, like, unless someone has someone they really want to
Wait, let me
scry
look
on
through
No.
right
all
now.
of the NPC
No.
lists.
I feel like Olivia's more important.
We can do Olivia.
Yeah,
It's like 10 p.m. right now.
I think Xerxes at some point does manage to drag herself from the depths of the tent to sit, like, perhaps right in front of it.
Mhm.
And at some, like, quiet point does ask Enwy to, like, oh, can you check on a friend of mine? Just wondering how she's doing. You know,
Of
mention Olivia.
course. Can you describe her in as much detail as possible?
I mean, how well do you think Xerxes remembers what she looks like? She's seen her in the mirror scene.
I think we can say decently
Yeah.
well. Like
Did
it takes a
Xerxes
bit to
write
like
it
put
down?
together the full picture, but
Mhm.
you could probably describe Olivia. Yeah.
Yeah. She's got pale skin, black hair, short. I mean, I hope she still does. I don't know, but I imagine she would. You know, dresses, but elegantly. Good word, I think.
She seems to like process all your information. And their name?
Olivia Vaughn.
She takes a deep breath. She will try to scry on Olivia. Olivia has a +5 to this save, plus whatever her bonus is. Just because Enwy has heard of the target.
Mhm.
You see Enwy's like eye glow, and very quickly the light dies out. Huh. We can try again tomorrow. It didn't click.
It's alright. Thank you.
I am always available until we get home, in which I will no longer be as available.
If I don't mention it next morning, please do bother me about it. Like,
Of
for the
course.
blah, blah. Thank you.
I am. Yes. Um, and we'll like sit down on a log. Just kick our feet. All right. Is there anything else anyone else would like to do? Going straight back to the Weaver.
The Weaver?
Are we really going back to the Weaver?
Are we going back to the Weaver?
No, we're not. We're not.
Okay.
I think that's.
You can't say shit like that. We'll believe you.
Is that it? Okay. All right. Well, you guys all managed to find a very peaceful rest. Kinsey, you have a Stalzier who slowly starts to breathe next to you. Definitely falling asleep on the stone. And after a couple of hours, the stone will cut off on its own.
Mhm.
But you fall asleep. Everyone does. And that's the end of the session.
Wow.
Goodness
I
me.
forgot everything that happened today.
I didn't.
Jesus
dear.
fucking Christ. Oh
Falling
my
asleep
god.
on Sending stone.
And the recording.